Well, folks, welcome back. You are watching Megabucks Single Coed Championship. We're coming to you live from the Miami Village in the story of New York. I'm with AZBTV. We're about to get underway with a match very shortly. We'll introduce you to the players. But before we do that, we've got some sponsors to thank along the way. First and foremost, azbilliards.com, sponsoring AZBTV on the road, the mothership of pool and billiards, azbilliards.com. Simona's Cloth, whose poster you see there on the left-hand side, plus the logo on the right-hand side of your viewing monitor, the best billiard cloths you can buy in the world, along with Aramith balls, the best balls to be played with in pool and billiards. We'd also like to thank the Tap League, the best amateur league in North America, along with the Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards out in Akron, Ohio. Live stream news, that's right, live stream news on Facebook. If you have Facebook accessibility, you can go over there and seek out the live stream news group and get up about any time in the night, morning, and you can watch pool. There's a lot of people posting their live streams in there. Also would like to give a big shout out to Ozone Billiards Game Room Superstore, ozonebilliards.com. If you can, go over there and let them know you are watching the Megabucks tournament and you appreciate what they're doing for live streaming, plus a lot of backing of the tours. Our co-producers for the show, nycgrind.com, Allison Fisher, Jerry Tarantola, the whole crew, grinding it, getting the gears in motion so that we can actually be here. Universe Clothing, universeclothing.com. Nick, the whole crew at Universe Clothing, jumping on board as one of the sponsors for Upstate Owl. We appreciate all the help that Universe Clothing does. Gotham City Technologies, the IT guy to go to, Mr. Ron Mason, fixing all kind of devices, cell phones, laptops, you name it, your desktop at home. Don't throw it away. Check with Gotham City Technologies. They probably could repair it for you. Plus, they're building websites if you're looking for retail marketing website. They're building them. And they're also hosting your website all in one area, Gotham City Technologies. And once again, you are watching. Right here. Why settle for less when you can have more cash, more trophies, more free trips? Megabucks Amateur Pool League, GoPlayMega.com. And here's three of their qualifying folks that went out to, or they qualified for Rio. All paid airfare, 9 to 10 nights in the hotel, playing in two different formats, 8-ball and 9-ball, $300 cash for each of the qualifying players. GoPlayMega.com. All right, here's the two players that are going to be up right now. First of all, we have tournament. Joe Gibbons is going to be playing up here. He's going to be playing Glenn Ramsey, who we actually saw earlier play. And as soon as they are ready to get together, and we'll officially let them lag. But until then, our introduction is over. So as we're waiting for them to return to the table, we want to thank Lucasi.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
So we're ready to roll when they're ready to roll. Let's wait.
Table 9, sir. Mitchell. Mitchell. Table 9, sir.
And it looks like Glenn's here. So we're going to see these two players lag. Now, as you can see up on the scoreboard, we have the names 0-0, and there is no race. The winner of the lag will determine what discipline of the game they're going to play, and the three choices are 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball. And it's up to now Joe Gibbons. Let's see. There you have it. The game is 9-ball, and because of the handicap, Mr. Joe Gibbons gets 4 games on the wire, going to 11. And he is playing Glenn Ramsey. Rampage Ramsey. Because when he gets on a roll, he shoots jam up. And he kind of slowed down in his last set that he had on the TV table. And I happened to talk to him outside, and he just said his nerves got the best of him. And he started missing everything. But initially, when they opened up the set, it was like he couldn't miss a ball, and it looked like it was going to be over in about 10 minutes. So, as you can see, they fill out sheets. Every time somebody wins a game, both players have to sign it. It's a professionally ran tournament. And you know we're on time schedule. There's a 2.5-hour allowance per match. And you can see the dress code on the players. You can see referees roaming the field. There's 6 referees on premises, dressed in the pinstripe black and white attire with slacks. And Mr. Larry Ross, if you're watching, we got the Road Warrior. We got him, Joe Gibbons, and we want to wish Larry Ross the best and a speedy recovery. We miss you, Larry. We wish you were here. It's not the same without you, that's for sure. Larry Ross recently went under the knife, heart surgery. And anybody else who's feeling ill or sick, we wish everybody the best around the world, whether we know you or not. Opening break, game 1. Glenn set the break. And they agreed to rack their own. Kojak in the subway to open up. Kojak in the subway, Tully Savalas. This is Tournament Joe Gibbons. How many years I know him? I'm not sure if it's 35, maybe 40 years. They call him Tournament Joe because he participated in tournaments throughout the tri-state area. He also chauffeurs Larry Ross and Earl Strickland, Earl the Pearl, around to tournaments. Larry says he's the best chauffeur in the world. Larry said about Joe Gibbons. He says the only problem, he says he has one issue. He says you got to keep him awake. All kidding aside, but Larry says I'm not kidding. Joe Gibbons on the 3-ball. I remember when Joe Gibbons was up at the Turning Stone, they decided to go out and play some golf. Earl and Joe, and it was like, it was either in the morning or they just finished watering the lawn, and the green, and Joe stepped off a slight hill and wound up coming down on his finger, and his thumb was all black and blue, and he was limping around for a little while up the Turning Stone, but he reassured everybody he's going to be fine. You can see he knows his way around the table. Now getting up there in age, but still competing with these young guns, Mr. Joe Gibbons. He loves the game. He thrives for the game. He's got sticks for sale. He's always on the move. Sorry about that, folks. We had a glitch. Just going to check the internet real quick. All right, we should be okay. Well, we're swinging a miss. And Glenn's going to have an opportunity to get up to the table here and just faced with this 8-ball, 9-ball. You can see it's 4-0 because of the handicap. Joe gets 4 games on the wire, and it looks like Glenn is going to put one on his side of the scoreboard, and he does. We now have 4-1. There you see the companies, folks, the sponsors. If you want to send them an email, the Tap League, the Kings of Vapor, or the Kings of Billiards, Simonis, Aramis, azbilliards.com. If you want to send them an email saying thanks, we appreciate it, that's for sure. 7-ball jumped into the bottom right-hand corner. What's up? Well, folks, we're going to have a guest commentator sit in and give him a little bit of room here so he can get up on this monitor. Mr. Paul Bromwell, welcome aboard, Paul.
Hey, thanks, Al.
Hey, anytime. What's happening?
Not too much.
What do you think about this match here? Joe Gibbons getting 4 games on the wire. You know, he runs out all the way to the 8-ball and then makes an error. Yeah. So now Glenn puts a beat up on his side.
Well, um, I've ran into Joe a couple of times. He can be spotty. You know, he can get out, but every now and then he'll do that. He'll make an error. So Glenn has to take advantage of that.
I'm sorry, somebody said the background noise. We didn't have any background noise on. So I'm not sure what background noise you're hearing, but I'll check into it. All right, Iggy, when does the background noise get loud? Give me, tell me on what shot does the background noise get loud on? Because right now my background noise, my ambience noise is down, but we can go even lower. Does that help you out any? Just a quick response in the chat. I just cranked it down. The audio switches over loud. Sometimes it comes on really loud. Sometimes when you are talking. Okay, I'll let you know when it happens again. Okay, so it might be during the AZB intro. As Joe Gibbons swings and misses not only on the 8-ball in the prior game, now he swings and misses on the 9-ball.
Right, left it in the jaws.
So just as quick as the table gets cleared, another bead gets put up on Glenn's side of the scoreboard. All right, I just got a text that the background noise is a little loud from, let's see, playing against each other, upcoming match before you put up the disciplines. It's the camera microphone. Okay, I'm going to check that. Thank you, Jared, for that input. I'm going to check that right now. It might be on this shot. It's not on that shot. Okay, that was the shot that was causing all the noise. We found it on our side in the booth. Thank you for the feedback. Appreciate it. Okay, so the background noise was coming into effect. As we mentioned, this is Megabucks Single Coed Championship. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. I'm Upstate Al. I'm sitting in the booth with Paul Bromwell. Thank you, Paul.
No problem.
You got to help me out. Sometimes I forget so many names.
Glenn just scratched on the break. Give Joe a chance for the 2-9 combo.
He's going to be shooting it right at us, too. And he splits the heart of the pocket.
Fired it in.
We now have a score of 5-2. Yes, I found that audio issue. It was right in this scene right here, and that's where it used to be, and it's gone now. So that means a couple of the recordings, I'm going to have to edit them. Anyway, we want to give a big shout out to Ozone Billiard Supplies. Ozone Billiards Game Room Superstar. That's right, it's ozonebilliards.com. Ship them an email. Tell them, hey, thank you for supporting Megabucks and Vincent Morris and AZB TV for streaming it. Thank you, Jared, for those kind words, buddy. Going into game number 8 officially, but you know we did put up 4 games on Joe's side of the board. But I say officially because we did put them up. It's now 5-2, so we're actually going into game 8. Mr. Joe, Tournament Joe Gibbons, smash, crash, crack 'em up. Put 'em back again. There used to be a commercial many years ago with that kind of jingle.
I remember that. Guess we're showing our age.
Yeah. Yeah, Iggy, don't show me anything. Tony Iggy in the chat saying, Al, we can't show you everything. I got news for you. Mr. Iggy just got out of surgery, and I was having my coffee, so to say, breakfast, and he sends me a picture of the surgery. Iggy fighting cancer.
Oh, man.
Oh, you see that? Now I got this picture, Iggy. I'm sure I'm going to sell it.
Hey, get well soon, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll be back on the table before you know it.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be back on the mic before he gets on the table. We got to rehabilitate him, you know.
There you go.
Teach him how to crawl again.
Get him in slow.
Yeah.
Has a good hit.
How do you like that poster in the background there? Play like a pro. And there's the telephone number right there, 347-541-MEGA. Get in touch with the tour. Tell them you want to play. We already have people from different states up in Maine, Pennsylvania. They all want this tournament to move up that way. And I can reassure you this, that Vincent and the whole crew are working on expanding. How far they're going to expand, I don't know. Yeah. Iggy says, hey, Paul, thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Any word on Mark? Are we talking about Mark Griffin? Mark went in for a lung transplant. If that's the Mark you're talking about, we wish Mark all the best.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
He just got married, too, didn't he?
He did.
I wish him all the best, too. I hope everything goes well for him.
Sure. God, speed recovery for everybody around the globe.
Well, that one rolled not as good as he would have hoped, I imagine. Huh? He's got a tough kick now.
Two rails. Oh, he went one rail. He left a shot. Believe it or not, it's makeable.
We'll see what Joe does with it. Good shot.
Playing in a little one pocket. The 5 and the 6 possibly might go in the same corner. If he overruns the 6, he's going to play it in the same corner as the 5 and the 3. If he doesn't, he'll play it in the side in natural position for the 7. 8 ball's not on the rail, so it doesn't make it that difficult. We're looking way ahead.
From that angle, though, it's going to be kind of hard for him to hold that cue ball. So you probably got to play it in the same pocket.
See, he overran it. And now he's got an issue. Now this shot here, there's no need to panic. There's no need to get upset over your position because what happens is you bump the 8 ball and it double kisses the cue ball back. You're still going to have a shot on the 7. It's out in the open.
Right.
If you try to do anything funky here or crazy, you could wind up in trouble. He's playing it with a little right-hand English so that it comes off the side of the 8. Now he's going to get in trouble. If he would have made that 6, he would have been in dead trouble.
Yeah.
Good shot by Joe, though. I like this.
Yeah, he didn't leave him a gimme.
Right. Does he go for the bank? I like the safe. He's going for the safe wide open. He hit the 6 a little too hard, though. It's going to come up for a shot in the side pocket. A little back cut, but makeable. I'm not sure if Joe has space between the 8 and the cue ball.
Kind of looks like it. Kind of looks like he does.
If he does have enough space to back cut the 6, it's a makeable shot. It's natural. 2 rails. Come back out for the 7.
Oh, he got a roll.
He needs a cup of coffee. He needs a cup of coffee with that roll. A little butter.
A little jelly.
I'm telling you, I like that. Does it go? I don't believe.
I think he may, he may have enough to hit it, but I don't think he can make it. Unless he tries to back cut it.
It must be close because it's the third time he took a look at it.
It's a tough spot to be in there. Oh, yeah, you had enough. You just missed it.
Glenn's handicap? That's a good question.
I think he might be an 8.
Is he?
I think so, yeah.
Table 13.
I don't know. I got so many names on this list here. It's
That's the last I heard he was an 8. I don't know if they bumped him up or not.
okay. So there's Paul's input. He believes he's an 8. That's an M8, right?
Yep. That's a good move there. He's got it. He can hit the 8, but
I like kicking into it.
yeah,
I don't know if he can see paint. Yeah, I guess he can.
yeah, he can. But I wouldn't go for it.
Problem with this shot is, does he have enough paint? See, that's what happens.
Yep.
The 8 ball moves very slightly and stays near a pocket. And Joe Gibbons coming to the table.
Yep.
You're going to spot somebody. You want to play tight from the opening gate just to catch that
Exactly.
spot back. You
Gotta
want to get at least even.
Get those 5 games back before.
Joe's been around a long time. You're not going to scare him. And he's not going to run very fast either. If you do.
That's right.
Trust me.
You gotta outmove him.
He's a big man. I know him a long time. All right, Joe Gibbons looking to make this a 6-2 game right now.
Yep.
Splits the heart of the pocket, 6-2. We are playing 9 balls, so it's a race to 11, right?
Yeah.
It's right there on the screen. I keep checking the paper. I've been up a long time. Yeah, it is.
Race to 11. He gets 4 on the wire.
Yeah. Well, I got to like Joe from here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 4 on the wire. Right now it's 2-2. I mean, if you take away those 4 games, So he's playing even right now with Glenn. So you got to like Joe.
And he's not. His game is gonna stay the way that it is. He's not gonna,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a nice rhythm. His approach to the table is always going to be the same because he's seasoned.
Yeah.
He's around the game a long time. And if his wife and family were watching, we want to say hello to everybody and thank you for tuning in. We know Joe does call home and let them know that he's going to be on the live stream. 2 ball.
Nice
No, the
break.
4 ball went into the corner.
Yeah.
1 ball's dressed up, ready to go out.
And
all it needs to do is get hit into the corner pocket.
And the 2-9 is wired.
Yeah, and in perfect position to roll down for it.
Yep. You just got to get past that 8.
He's got to calm down right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now he's jumping inside his skin knowing that he can get another beat up.
He's too amped up a little.
Yeah. Watch the pocket. Swing and a safe.
Yep.
And that's what happens when you don't take an extra couple of seconds. I mean, even, that shot is so easy for Torsten Holman, a world champion, for Earl Strickland, who's a world champion.
Yeah.
You'll see them come down and take that extra step to walk the side of the table to get the feel of where they want the cue ball to be.
And part of that, too, is they're calming themselves down. Making sure that they're breathing right. And
look at this.
Yeah.
Ball in hand for Joe Gibbons. Wow.
looks like 7-2 from here.
So any of you guys out there that are watching, that participated in the Megabucks and made a few errors, there you go. That was one of the errors that Glenn just made. And Joe Gibbons is going to make them pay for that and punish him, and that's what he's supposed to do.
Oh, yeah.
7-2 now. Joe Gibbons actually beating him even.
So now the pressure's mounting.
Yeah, mounting on top of Glenn's shoulders.
Yeah, that was mounting because...
Yeah. You know, when you sit in a seat and you see players slumped over like that,
Yeah, the body language.
Yeah, the body language kind of tells it all. I like to see players, you know, a lot of players, if you take notice of their body language, they'll sit like this.
Yeah.
Like this is a pair of eyes, and then that meditation,
Yep.
that's all.
Yeah.
Put yourself back in focus. Forget about what you just did.
And that's what separates the amateurs from the pros. You know, they can let go of those mistakes and get back in focus for the next shot a lot quicker than the amateur guys do. You know, a mistake like that winds up costing you 3-4 games.
That's right. And if you let that build on you, it'll cost you more.
Yeah. Then you wind up losing the match because
You lose your mind.
that too.
But you know what? In all fairness and all credit due to these amateurs out of here,
Yeah.
really cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really nice to see them dressed up.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see them the way they handle themselves in a professional manner.
Yeah,
I think the tour is being run real well.
Yes, it is. They present themselves really well, you know.
Yeah. I like playing the 2-5 carom here, but you got to play the cue ball with enough speed to come back
Come
off.
back out from behind that 6.
Right. Or make them both. Yeah. If you can concentrate on the 2. If the 5 goes, it's a bonus, but get position on the 3.
Yep.
Just like that.
Just
Make
like
them
that.
both, but you forgot the position on the 3. Well, you got a little bit there. It's not too
got there.
bad, Paul. Not too bad.
Now he's
Gotta
got to
give him
look out
credit.
for that 7.
Send him to the credit union. He's okay.
Got to look out for that 7 ball.
And that's what happens when you come, you come with a good shot prior to that where you make 2 balls in 1 shot, and you meant to play it. I
Yeah.
mean, it was in his head that he was going to make those 2 balls.
Yeah.
And you come with the next shot and you miss it by a quarter diamond.
But that's when it's important to take that extra time
Yeah.
and walk around the table with extra,
That's right.
you know, just to allow yourself the time to enjoy that good shot that you just made and then let it go and focus on the next
Yeah,
one.
that's right. Keep yourself in the rhythm and in the right state of mind.
Tempo is very, very important, man.
I mean, you take a guy like Jason Shaw that shoots real slow, right? Jason Shaw,
Yeah.
shoots real fast,
But
real fast.
But that's his tempo.
Yeah.
That's where he's comfortable. If you slow him down, he doesn't shoot as well. you
Yeah,
know?
I've seen him beat people in a race to 11 in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
27 minutes.
because his tempo is just up tempo, you know, and as long as he's in that rhythm, he don't miss.
I just seen something on social media where he beat Rodney Morris 20-25.
Yeah, they played a big match
14K.
yesterday, right?
About 14K as far as I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, or whatever the
Yeah, that'd be fun
The
to
action
watch
was.
because both of those guys,
rapid players.
rapid fire runouts, man.
Both left-handers.
Yeah.
The nudge will help.
Yeah.
There it is. I'll tell you what, this is going quick. Upstate's going to have a break. This is going to go that fast where we're going to have some time in between sessions.
Yeah, Joe
So,
ain't wasting no time.
No
man.
time. And I don't blame him. Make them pay, baby. Put it down on them. You got to do it. You know what? This is going so fast. Let's give a big shout out to nycgrind.com. Allison Fisher, Jerry Tarantola, the whole crew. Keeping the wheels spinning about the pool world. AZ Billiards, the world's largest pool and billiards website, and I mean in the world. Along with Simona's Cloth, the world's largest supplier of billiard cloths. And you know what? If I was Glenn, right now at this
time
point,
to
since
take
it's
a
my break,
Take a break.
take a 5-minute break.
Go get
Step
some
outside
coffee, go
because
outside
you're
and
burning
breathe.
right now, and in 3 seconds you're going to be ice cold.
Yep.
Cool off.
Yeah. Just go outside and take a couple of deep breaths.
That's all.
Talk yourself down off that ledge.
That's right. Take the noose off your neck.
'Cause he's about ready to go on tilt.
The 2 ball found its way into the side. The 1 ball has a shot. As long as the 5 don't nudge up, he's okay. He's okay. The 4 goes into the side pocket if he can get there. Or the bottom corner where the 3 is. So he's all right. Just
Now,
got to stay down.
if he can control his emotions,
Yeah,
he
watch
should,
the
he
7.
should get out this rack.
Watch the 7. Good speed.
Good speed, good stroke on that.
This could be a funny bounce. You can come up short here.
Yeah.
Because that rail kills the cue ball. Now here's the back cut that he was faced with last time, and he wound up missing it after making those 2 balls.
And this one he could scratch in the side off the 5 if he's not careful.
Yeah, you don't even want to move the 5. Just draw. Good shot.
Yeah, good shot there. Good shot there. He hit it good, but he's on the wrong side of the 5.
Yo, a little close for comfort. Still has a shot. See, at this point here, you don't get angry at yourself. Amateurs tend to say, hey, I didn't get perfect. You don't have to be perfect. The ball's there.
Just got to make the ball.
Yeah. I'd spin the rock 2 rails and come out. I wouldn't go to after the 7 that way.
Yeah.
I would have spun the rock out of the top right-hand corner and played the 7 in the side pocket. But that's just me, because from here, I don't miss.
Right.
Trust me when I tell you, I don't miss a ball.
You run out every time from the
Bet your money
from the
on
rail.
me from here. Ooh,
boy.
Jar.
Yeah, buddy.
Mr. Joe Gibbons.
Oh, you know, pressure bust pipes, man, and Joe's putting pressure on him by making him pay every time.
See the slouch? As you
Yeah.
get down and down on yourself, you know he's getting down on himself. And now Joe's going to shake his head like a dog with water in his ears. My man, I love you, Joe. I know you're going to watch this later on. I got to say that, or else you're going to come after me. This is a tester shot.
It's a tester.
He could go in the drink into the side pocket. He's got to be careful. He's got to finesse this. Oh, he played the stop shot, which is okay because the 8 was still makeable.
Yeah. But
He's going to pay now. Joe is going to slow roll this. It's called the slow roll of death.
the slow death.
As you sit in your seat and watch it just trickle in the pocket.
It just hangs in the corner for a second and then falls in.
Watch.
Oh, God.
Oh, he fired it.
He fired it.
He made it so that it
Left
he put
himself
you
a
out
little
here.
left himself a little tester on that 8, though.
Yeah, I like playing safe.
Yeah.
I banked this 8 ball right back up to the short cushion, to the middle of that short cushion. And I played a cue ball, tried to nestle it up against the 9. Joe's going for the cutthroat right here. He's going right for the pocket.
Going for the
And he's
cut.
going 4 rails around, and he didn't get there.
Glenn's got a little life here.
Hey, Jimmy, welcome back. Where'd you go, buddy? Jimmy, too slow for me in the chat. Where'd you go? Welcome back. Are you watching DCC? I seen you on the social media talking to Jim Fredericks there, bud. I was watching Derby City all week long, but this weekend I couldn't because I had to be here. And believe me when I tell you, this is just as important as Derby City Classic. These are the amateurs, the coming up players, the people that are hidden, that are going to be known.
Up and comers.
That's right.
Eric.
Wow. Glenn puts one up on his side.
Nice, nice. We got a game. There you go, folks, right there. How about that deal? Round trip airfare to Vegas. 9 to 10 day stay at the Rio. 2 tournament formats, 8 ball and 9 ball. $300 cash each for each qualified player. All you got to do is go over to goplaymega.com. Check it out. It's all there. And if you want to talk to anybody personally on the phone number's right there in the banner. 347-541-MEGA. Talking about Mega, Tournament Joe's got the Mega break. He leads here 8-3. We're racing to 11. Let's listen in on Joe's break. Yeah, he was pushing that one ball.
Just barely missed that one. Bro.
He's wishing for the 6 to go in. If he jumps, that 6 is going to go right in the hole.
I don't know if he wants it to go in, though. He's got no shot on that one.
Oh, H&R. That's, you know, Jimmy, I got to do my taxes also. That's right. You did mention H&R.
Leaves Joe a bank.
Now, if the 2-ball makes that side pocket big, then go for it. If it doesn't, then give it back to him.
It's a good bank. He hit it perfect. Oh, I thought he hit it perfect.
2-ball
Got safe.
didn't make that pocket as big as Joe thought. You see, it hit the 2, but didn't go in. Now it's an easy 2-rail kick, 2 to 3 rail. What you do is you kick behind the 5-ball. And you go right up at the top right-hand corner, back at that 1, and that's what he's doing. But it looks like he's not even going to come close, unless he's spinning a lot.
No,
he's not coming close. He's supposed to go deep into that corner.
Yeah, you gotta go at like the second diamond from there.
Question in the chat from the Igmeister. Upstate, is it loser breaks format? No. Alternate break, isn't it?
Alternating breaks.
Yeah. I remember doing that as a kid. Remember that when you used to draw the cue ball?
drill? Yeah.
And then draw it back to scratch in the pocket. I remember doing that.
That was like one of the first drills you do, right?
Yeah, you wanted to show people you can draw a cue ball. Meanwhile, you should have been practicing the follow, because if you can follow a ball good, you can actually pick up your game another 2, 3, maybe 5%. Because unless you're real precise with your draw. Now, Kim Davenport came out with that target pool years ago.
Yeah.
It was a little, and in fact, it's still available.
It's still around,
Still around, yeah. Where you can practice,
position play.
Position, yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Pretty good game.
Yes, it was. Like Twister, But on the pool table, you just had to put the cue ball there. But there is a game I want to try. It's called Skittles. And I want to try it. I believe it was a European game. England, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's called Skittles. It's got no pockets around the tables. There's 3 holes in the center of the table.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it, I think. And they've got like some little crosses or something on the
Like
table.
pins, bowling
pins. Yeah, I've seen it.
And depending on what color, I think there's 2 reds and 1 whites. Similar to 3-cushion billiards.
Yeah. Or like bumper pool. Remember bumper pool back in the day?
Of course. Whoever invented that made $1 million overnight.
Wow, that was a great game, actually. That bumper pool.
We had a regulation pool table in our basement when we lived out in New Jersey, and my neighbors right up the block had a bumper pool table. So some weekends we would go there, and the other weekends they would come to our house.
Okay, that was a great game. That was before I even knew anything about pool.
Iggy, you want to buy that target pool, you get in touch with Kim Davenport, or get in touch with Johnny, and he knows how to get in touch with Kim Davenport. I believe he still has some available. Or if you're not friends with Kim Davenport, get in touch with Mary Kinniston, and she'll get in touch with him. Or if you give me a chance, I can get in touch with him. I'm busy right now. Well, let me call Johnny Archer. Wait. Yeah, let me call Johnny. Does anybody know if Johnny's in action down there in Derby City? Before I do that, I'll just text him.
Good out on Glenn. Trying to crawl back in it.
text went out. Let's see. Oh, it is Marty Herman. Marty says it's regularly. It's on eBay. Okay.
Good break.
There you go.
2 balls on the break.
Who just won that rack? I didn't. Sorry.
Glenn just won that rack.
All right, I got to get up to date with the score.
8-4.
Here you go, 8-4. And Glenn just broke. He could bank the 1 and drag the cue ball towards the 8, but you don't want to scratch. You can make the 8. That's what he did. He drugged the cue ball by the 8, but overdrew it. A little close to his work, but makeable. Well, in 9-ball, they don't have to call the shot call safety, so that lucky 7 does count, and Joe's going to remain at the table. Now, he's got to lean over this 8-ball that's up in that corner pocket or get the bridge.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
And he shoots pretty good with a bridge, so you might want to do that. I sent the text out, but I don't know where he is. He might be flying. He might be in action. I'm not sure. He might even be in some kind of game, ring game or something down there. So if he doesn't get back right away. I will get in touch with you, though.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, he shoots pretty good with a bridge. He does. 6-8 combination, just control the 6. If you make both of them, you're going to wind up in trouble because the 9 is down here. So you got to make sure the 6 don't go in. But you got to make sure the 8 goes in.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, Joe.
Wow. Look like Glenn might be able to steal another game here.
Well, he's supposed to punish him, and that's his job. He gave Joe 4 on the wire, and Joe already scored 4. 8-4. Nice shot. Oh, it's called a 9. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, good shot on Glenn's part.
All right, I'll mention that to him, Mick. This is their motto here at the Megabucks. Why settle for less when you can have more? More cash, more trophies, more free trips. GoPlayMega.com. Check them out. Universe Clothing. In fact, I'm wearing a Universe Clothing shirt right now, along with a sweatshirt hanging on my chair. Nick, the whole crew, we want to thank you for jumping on board with AZB TV and wish you the best. And, of course, we want to give a big shout-out to Gotham City Billiard Club, Isabel and Kevin Buckley. Loads of diamond tables in that room. Joe says, I'm going to cut these like diamonds, and he breaks them. Bada bing. The 4 follows the 1. The 3, luckily, for Glenn, the 3 jumps right in front of the 2 ball, kind of blocks maybe 3/4 of it. Nice straight shot right there. The problem with this one is he's going to have to power
He's gonna have to
follow
control that draw or follow it.
could jam the pocket with this 8 ball. It's crucial, this shot.
And he
that's
scratched.
even worse. Not on. He's not a happy camper, that much I can tell you. Joe Gibbons, ball in hand with 2 balls on the table. Seven ball for life. What's up? New Jersey pool player in the chat says, put your vest on or go home, Al. Let me tell you something. If I travel from far, I'd definitely go down to the block and just buy a vest to play in. That's why I would go home.
Ooh.
Or you can rip the carpet out of your Mercedes-Benz and make a customized vest. 9 ball into the bottom right-hand corner.
Cool. Welcome to J Rocks. You just told me that you're on.
J-Rock in the house.
Give you a little shout out.
What format does my camera record in? I don't know. I have no clue. Exactly how you see it is exactly how it's recording.
Good shot there.
I believe it's H.264.
Good shot there. 8-6. Glenn's crawling back in this match.
Now, look at the sweat starting to pour out of Mr. Joe Gibbons over there.
Yeah, the tide is turning.
Take a break. Go outside for 2 seconds. Cool off.
Yeah, he kind of left himself a little funny off of that ball in hand on the 8.
Yeah, 2 balls on the table. He's supposed to get out. He knew it.
Yeah.
He knows we know it. Joe Gibbons is blowing it off. I use my own editor to do editing. I work with Adobe After Effects. I work with several programs. Why do you do the editing?
Tough leave on that one, though.
Makeable, not impossible. I think. Oh, he's calling it.
He's gonna go for it.
Now this I don't like.
He's gonna go for it.
Don't move, everybody. Put your seatbelts on. We're going to be flying at 19,000 feet.
Yes, sir.
1 to the 9. Real quick. Hey, hit it good.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
boy, did he hit that good.
He hit it good. I thought he made it.
He's not going to make a hit after this. Joe's going to put him behind his 9 ball, I believe. Play him safe. That's what he did. He tried to marry that cue ball up with the 9. He's got him anyway.
And they got him hooked.
One rail kick into the 1 ball. This is where you got to think. You stop, you think. If I hit the 1 ball on the left side, the bottom of the 1 ball, the top of the 1 ball, what could possibly happen here? Can I get a safe out of this kick? Not just get up there and swing at it. Okay, he's left an open shot. It depends on the matches. It depends on how long they go and you know how that works.
He's on the right side of the 2, so it should be interesting. Joe, settle down and get out this rack. This could get very interesting.
It's a little funny here. He's got that angle where he's going towards the 6.
Yeah.
He's got to just slow roll it. Don't play anything hard right. Just like this. Slow it. Oh, he got it. 6 ball on the side, 7 ball on the side, 8 ball and a 9 ball in the same corner. Lights out. Time to pay the bill. Oh, he overdid this one a little bit. 7 ball now, still into the side pocket. He's okay. Don't get down on yourself there, Mr. Gibbons. You got the whole table to play with. Up and down the table. Not too hard. Nice shot.
He hit it pretty good. Ooh, it's on the rail.
That's okay. He can make this. He could have made it.
Ooh. Glenn got away with one there.
You know, Joe Gibbons missed an 8 ball in the beginning of the set, right? Left Glenn with the 8-9. Then he missed a 9 ball, left it in the drawers. Glenn made that one.
Yeah.
Now he missed this 8 ball.
Yeah.
So Joe's been giving away a few games.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking anything away from Glenn. I know Glenn can make balls. So, but Joe's given away 3 games out of the 6 so far.
Well, he gave him the last one, too, because he got ball in hand on the 8th.
Well, then make that 4 out of the 6.
Right.
And that changes the score now.
8-7.
8-7.
Yeah. So the pressures change hands, it looks like.
Yeah. All right, we're going into game 16. Well, there's no combinations into the 9 or anywhere within, but you know what? There's no ball on the rail either. Nothing in trouble.
Table looks wide open.
Yeah.
Just got to connect the dots here.
What's running through Glenn Ramsey, we call him Rampage Ramsey. I think we just made that up today. What's going through his head is, hey, I got an open table. This could go 8-8. But I'm happy it's 8-7 right now. At least I cut the lead down. So don't get too comfortable. Let's just play. So there's a couple of things running through his head.
Ooh. He's not happy about that one.
Not too bad. Rail first, just easy with the spin. Well, he didn't go rail first. He threw it back. I like going rail first and then playing the 4 over towards the side pocket. But whatever he's comfortable with. Comfortable with this shot?
He actually got a nice angle. If he makes the 4, he just natural position on the 5. Ooh, he caught a break there, though.
Now that 4 ball is actually makeable in the corner pocket. Joe can back cut this, but he's got traffic. He has to, well, he's
Got
not going
nothing
for
on
it.
the 5 if he makes that, though. Wow. I think he rushed that one a little bit.
Well, it's a pretty fairly easy kick.
Yeah.
Is Glenn thinking about playing him safe behind the 5-6?
He's going to go for the 4-9, really?
See, this is pumping the gun. The 5's got a corner pocket. There's really no need to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes the combination. I don't know.
Yes. He hit it pretty good. I guess he liked it.
Who am I to say? Gee whiz. 88. As the temperatures are rising here.
Mm-hmm. He's leveled the playing field, so now he basically just has to keep the pressure on Joe, and he could get away with this.
You're not going to put too much pressure on him. He's a seasoned player. Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Seasoned player. See, one of the referees walking through the shot there. If I'm Glenn, I'm taking a break right here. You're going to sit there and realize that it's 8-8 now. And you're going to sit there and steam.
Let it soak in, you know.
2 balls creeping. Winds up just past the side pocket. There is a shot on the 1. Something that you don't want to come to the table looking at, but you got to be happy you're there.
Yep. At least you get the swing at it.
Watch the 2. The 2 is key shot, believe it or not.
He hit it perfect.
Yeah, I would say so. Two ball is not frozen, but the side pocket points do grow when you're shooting a shot, and you got to be real careful here.
Yeah.
Table speed.
Ooh.
Close and almost.
Yep.
That only counts in.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
That's right. Horseshoes and hand grenades. You want an angle. You don't want to be straighted on it. Good angle.
Yeah, that should work for him.
Yeah, you pull the cue ball out long towards this top right-hand corner, and you play the 4 into the side pocket. You go 2 rails. Don't overstroke it. Then you'll be in trouble because the 5-6 will block. Well, that's not too bad either, but you might overrun it.
Just a little.
It's okay.
Played in the corner.
Yeah. Nice shot. Does he back cut this or does he play the corner?
I would play it in the corner.
Okay. I like back cutting into the side pocket. One rail back for the 6 on the opposite side, but whatever you're comfortable with. He likes playing one pocket.
And he got perfect on the 6.
It's funny when the score becomes 8-8, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How the oil in your elbow starts to move a little more. You start to feel your oats.
The whole dynamics change.
Even your eyes open up and start seeing the shots better. $50-yard line, sort of say. Maybe the
Tweener.
60.
Tweener.
It's the tweener.
Should make this, though. Good
Made
shot.
everything else. Made that also.
9-8.
Yes, sir.
Race to 11.
Joe Gibbons, turn to break.
It's a good thing about this alternating break, though. To run away with it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I did a match between Jason Shore and Shane Van Boning. It was a race to 100. Jason Shore on the second day was down. Don't quote me on this. Iggy, you were there. I think about 23 games or 21 games or something like that he was down. And come to the second day, and this was alternating breaks. Jason Shore not only caught up, he took the lead.
Wow.
And that's pretty hard to do against a guy, well, creepy guy.
Yeah.
You know, a monster.
No kidding. And you're alternating breaks.
And it was alternating breaks.
Wow.
Well, Jason, when it was Jason's time to break, he would break, run a 3-pack, or run a 2-pack or a 4-pack. And then when he broke, and he didn't have a shot, he played a smart save.
Right.
Back and forth saves. Jason would come out on top, run another 2 or 3, and that's the way he caught up. Yeah, Jason Shore, yeah.
That guy's the future of the game, man. He plays
Yeah,
pretty sporty.
sure does.
And he's pretty young. How old is he?
20, I think he's 25, and John Moore is 24,
Yeah.
I believe. Something like that. I know Jason has 1 year on John Moore,
Okay.
whether he's 25 or 26.
He's definitely a monster, man.
Oh, yeah. I love when we have to do a match, you know, and we sit there and we have to do commentating on him. Sometimes he shoots so fast you can't even get a word in, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy watching it, and so do the folks at home. Not only that, when you're on a time slot, you know, a 2-hour time slot for a match, and he's done in a half hour, well, guess what? You got an hour and a half to lay back, you know, and take care of a couple.
That's right.
Go out, get some sun. You know, the guy just comes through.
He does.
Goes through players like a virus, you know.
He sure does. Rodney Morris is that way, too. I saw Rodney beat some champion in like
He
15
beat 'em all anyway.
minutes. Like 15 minutes. He's done with a race to 9.
Right. Good question in the chat. Can you push in the tournament after the break? If,
Only after the break.
okay, so you can push. Now, the referees that are around, can they just voluntarily walk over to your table and watch a shot without you calling them? Can they just
That's a good question.
come over and just, you know, eyeball your table?
That's a good question.
Or is it up to your opponent or yourself to call them
I'm
over?
not sure. In the tournaments that I've played in with refs, you know, that they were only required to monitor a shot if they were requested to monitor the shot. If the opponent doesn't call them over to watch the shot,
Right.
even if it's a foul, they really can't call it unless you call them over to say, could you watch this shot for me? They can't volunteer their opinion.
Well, pretty gray area, because when you got referees walking around, and they happen to see a shot that was a foul, I think they should
be able to call it.
yes, without a doubt. That's why they're referees. And there's only 6 of them or 5 of them, and like Vincent said, there's not a referee for every table, even though he wishes he can have a referee for every table. So it's just like having a referee at your table.
Right.
Is what I'm saying is that if a ref sees a bad shot, he should be able to call it.
Though I'm not sure what the rule is.
I'll speak to the union, and we'll get it.
Get a ruling on that.
The union is I'll chat.
That's right. Get a ruling on that.
9-8. Mr. Joe Gibbons now trailing by 1. Got spotted 4 games on the wire, and Glenn just called the bottom left-hand corner with the 9, just in case the 9 goes. Now, can he call both balls?
No.
No.
Got to call one or the other.
Okay.
But it's I think the 9 is called. You have to call the 9. You don't have to call anything else. So if the 6 went,
that's right.
then he would continue to shoot if the 9 didn't go. But if the 9 goes and he didn't call it, it gets spotted.
Right. But unlike their 10 ball,
you got to call everything.
Everything.
So in that particular game, you would have to pick one ball and call that, and if that goes, then he continues to shoot.
Right.
If it doesn't go, then it's the opponent's.
I like it. Well, Zimmer in the chat says, no, the ref should be able to call on request. You got devil's advocates.
Right.
You got these personal opinions.
Right.
You know, if I hire a referee or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 to take care of 4 tables here, the other referee takes care of 4 tables there.
Right.
I think they should be able to make the call, even though you don't request them.
Personally, it doesn't matter to me either way. I just want to know what the rule is before I start playing.
And you want to play an honest game.
Yeah. I want to know what it is before I start playing. Because if the rule is that the referee have to be requested, then I want to know that beforehand, you know.
And we do have a young lady in the chat, Alaska fan, and she does play on this tour. If a ref sees something, they can call the foul, even if they were not called over. That you can take to the bank.
Okay. All right, Glenn caught a break there.
Deborah, right? Deborah. I forget so many names. I see her every time. Mm-hmm. Give her a hug and give her a kiss. She is Alaska's girlfriend, a.k.a. Well, Sean Morgan, a.k.a. Alaska. Or that might even be Alaska. You got that wig on, Alaska? It's time to make some money, or you selling that steak. Hi, sweetie. All right, 7 ball is going to just drift down, possibly reach. No. Slow cloth.
Gave Joe an opportunity here, if he can take advantage of it. It's a little jacked up over that 8, though.
Look at the way his head is turned to the side. Got a funny way of.
Yeah, he always shoots like that, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Beers. Trouble in River City, and it's spelled P-O-O-L right here, folks. Time to play safety. Shoot, you bank the 8, and you just lay the cue ball up on the 9 ball. Just a little touch shot. You don't have to bank it hard.
Yeah.
Or you can kick it. You can go behind it, kick it, and then let the cue ball rest up against the 9. But you don't want to kick it hard. Is he going for this cross side? What a... Did he play that billiard?
I don't know.
Or was he just trying to pass the 9 and
I
play
couldn't
the
tell.
safe?
I think he was probably trying to slip it past the 9 and leave it safe. He didn't mean to hit it, I don't
That's
think.
what I'm thinking. Because he didn't call it.
Right.
The microphone's right above his head there. We didn't hear it. You're right. Okay, here we go.
Glenn's got a chance here. Oh, he
had a
hung
chance.
it. He hung it. Ooh. But it's not quite a gimme.
No, not a gimme. But a finesse shot. Unless he, you know, if he would love to play it into the side pocket if he can pocket the 8. And to get that position, he's going to have to spin the cue ball more revolutions than actually the speed of the shot. This way the cue ball has a chance to come back or go inside 3 rails sharp.
Right.
You know, the short rail.
I don't know if Joe shoots that shot, though.
See?
Jumped up on that one. That's going to leave a mark there.
Absolutely.
Ooh, and he came up a little short, but still makeable.
I seen him cut some shots in the first match that he played. He was playing Joshua, I think his name was. Yeah, he was playing Joshua, I believe. Yeah. Oh, that was John Lemon. This is Glenn. I just called his match. Forget who he was playing. Oh, he's playing Luis Jimenez. And I seen him cut shots that I didn't think were possible.
Oh, wow.
Must be he has good eyes.
Yeah.
I used to be that way. I used to laugh at my older brother. He came into my house and he was reading something. He wanted to read something and went in his pocket and he pulled out a pair of reading glasses. And I looked at him and I laughed. And he said, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "I've never seen you with glasses before." He said, "Oh," he says, "I use these for reading." I said, "Get out of here." And I laughed at him. Guess what?
Look at me now, right?
Look at me now. See that?
Yeah.
He overcut that.
He overcut it. But he sold out.
That. Well, it's good for us. I like 99.
Yep. Joe stole one there.
Okay, Joe.
Joe's
We
back
know
in the
you're alive.
driver's seat. A race
How about
to
a
2
big
from here.
shout out to Steinway Billiards right here in the Story of Queens, New York. AZB. In any case, Glenn's break, 99 going into game 19. Race to 11. This is going to go 10-10. Wins Hill. I feel it.
Good break. It's 2-9. He's got a possibility here if he can make this one and hold his onion.
Hold the onion. That's a new one. I like that one. Hold the onion. That's what he's going to do. Stop the rock. He was playing the 2-9 combination there. That's what he was going to try to do. That is no kind of position to do it.
Oh.
I mean, he's definitely not playing it in the corner pocket with the 7. He can't play it in the side with the 5. He's going for the 2-9 combo.
But why do you hit it so hard?
Because when you're jacked up on a rail like that, you don't practice those shots, it's very easy to do.
That's true. That's true.
Very easy to do because you think you got to do more than what you actually have to unless you hit them a lot. Well, now this 2-9 is going to be dead or the 1-9. How about that?
Ball in hand.
Yes, sir.
I think this is going to be a short game.
I'm going to go out on the limb and say he makes this. So I'm going to put the score up right now.
See you later.
There you have it. Glenn Ramsey reaches the hill first. Joe Gibbons not out of it by any means.
Wow.
Who's in the box? Paul.
Paul Bramwell.
Paul, what?
Bramwell.
Bramwell. You change your name often? Gee, you change your name so quick, man, I'm not going to remember the first time you told me. Paul Bramwell. You know Deb, right? Pritchett? I believe her last name is Pritchett.
I'm
Tall young lady.
yeah, I'm sure I know her.
Sure.
I'm sure I know her. I've seen her around.
I hope I said your last name right. If I didn't, next time you buy me a drink. Joe Gibbons going to re-rack. She said hi to you, Paul.
How you doing, Dan?
That's a nice looking cue stick that Joe has. You know, he does carry a lot of, well, he doesn't carry them, but he does have a lot of cue sticks, and he also sells them. He's got some nice wood. Nice looking cue.
Yeah, it is.
You want to see a picture of Paul? I'll get you a picture of Paul, and I'll post it right on the live stream. I got no sound on the graphics. Man, I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, I know why. Yeah, you're right, Jared. I got no sound on those graphics because I'm using them as globals. You're right. Okay. We're going to take a picture of Paul here. And then we'll get a picture of both of us. Oh. See how that looks. Nah, I don't like that one. There we go. All right. We'll ship this off to the broadcaster.
Glenn's going for the 1-9 combo.
Wow, that was quick. Quick delivery. 1-9 combo?
Yeah, he missed it.
Oh, okay. What am I over here?
9 over here.
9 ball called, as you can hear Joe. Playing it with the cue. Came close and almost.
Swing and a miss.
Yes, sirree. Nine in the corner. I heard that.
Wow.
Played
Oh,
the
good
carom,
shot.
made it. What did I say? This is going to go hill.
Yes, you did. Good prediction.
There it is. Hill. 10-10. And here's Paul in the booth. All right, sorry about that loud audio, folks. That's Paul, Deb, in the booth right there. And there's the Universe clothing shirt. Close to the one they used at the Moscone Cup. We got to get back to this action because it's Hill. 10-10 wins around New York City.
Hill and Glenn's breaking.
What do you like? I like the person that's not breaking. I'm going with Pat Fleming. Pat Fleming says the person that actually breaks the balls doesn't really win the most games by statistics.
Right.
You know, he's been keeping stats. Yeah.
I would believe that. I would believe that stat.
I think those stats from a while ago when it was different kind of equipment.
Yeah.
And now that we have, you know, equipment that balls fly around on, you know, the Simona State 16 home 9 yards, I think that might be a different situation. Because when you get a guy like, you know, Shane or Shane Van Boning or Shaw or any one of the top pros, and it's winner break format.
Yeah. I like their chances when they're breaking.
Yeah, I like this. You know, I guarantee you they're going to run a 4-pack or at least a 3-pack. You know, they played a ghost.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at this. Don't play the 9-ball. Don't get hungry, Joe. Joe gets hungry, he'll start boiling these balls in water until they get soft. He's going for the run out. I like your style. Like your style, and I like the way you hit that too, by the way. Joe, a.k.a. the Road Warrior, Gibbons. Now you got something to deal with. Do you back cut it and send the cue ball back and forth? Or do you play it right past the 9 with the reverse and come back out? Or running English and come out 2 rails? But you got to hit that with great speed and you got to draw back to the rail. I don't know. This is difficult. It's not the easiest.
I think he's going to try to back cut it and try to run into the 8, looks like.
Oh, I don't like running into anything if you
That you don't have to.
That's right. Because you can cause trouble.
Yep.
And 6-9 combination it is. If Glenn can get up there. It's a 6-9 combination. That sound like Patrick. That is Patrick back there. Oh, watch the safe. Watch the safe coming up. This is what happens.
Oh, we got a jelly roll there.
Joe Gibbons can't believe it. He's just in his seat. He doesn't even want to go take a look at it.
You got a jelly roll on that one. Man.
Well, if you can't see it, what you do is you go 2 rails.
Yep.
You go to short rail, long rail. You kick the bottom of the 5, not that full, and the cue ball goes across towards the 6-8, and the 5 ball rolls past the side pocket, hopefully further up.
You would like it to be at the center of the end rail.
Just don't scratch off of the 5.
Looks like
he
he's going
can see
for
it.
Looks like he's going for it.
Joe Gibbons can see it. He thought he can see it.
Wow.
Don't be surprised. We see the 6-9 combination now. Those stats. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All he's got to do is not come up short on this position.
Yeah, that 8 ball's pretty big where it is.
Yeah, it comes a big ball.
And now the 7's becoming big, and the 8's becoming big, and the 6 is becoming visible, and now you got the 6-9 combination.
Yeah, looks like he got right where he needed to be.
What a match. 2 amateurs.
Good
Wow.
shot there.
Great match.
It was
Can't
a
take
great
nothing
match.
away from Mr. Joe Gibbons. We want to thank Paul for sitting in the booth here and keeping us company. You're welcome
You're
anytime
welcome,
you
man.
want to come in.
Thanks, Don.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. It
Really
was fun.
appreciate it.
It was fun.
Well, we're going to end this one right here. We're going to end this recording, and we're going to be right back with another match and give you an update.